Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a great day today, Pisces. I know that you are because that's the intention you set when you got up today. So listen, Pisces, during this season, because we have your planet is retrograde right now and other planets are retrograde, I just want to ask you all something. I want to ask you all to, first of all, just really protect your energy during this time because right now, while your planet is retrograde, excuse me, while your planet is retrograde, your planet being Neptune, your ruling planet, which governs your imagination, your capacity for compassion, it governs your imagination, your compassion, your capacity for compassion, your unconditional love, psychic gifts, and sensitivity. Which means for you all, a lot of times Pisces wants to see the best in everybody around them, right? But because you all are empaths, you pick up on so many other people's energy. You walk into a room, you're picking up on everybody's energy. Right now, we have some other planets that are retrograde right now. Mercury is retrograde. That's the planet that governs communication. That is Gemini and Virgo's ruling planet. So relationships are breaking up. All kinds of emotions are going on there. Some people are rekindling some things, rekindling some old love relationships. Mars is retrograde, and that is responsible. That's Aries and Scorpio's planet. That governs energy, libido, will, sexual desires, romantic attraction, creative drive. Then we have Uranus, which is Aquarius ruling planet. That governs like what makes a person unique and like how you adapt to sudden change, heartbreaks. Not heartbreaks, breakthroughs, exploration, and progressive ideas. So during this time, Aquariuses in particular are looking inward to examine like independence, right? So the reason I'm asking you all to really protect your energy, Pisces, is because we have these ruling planets, and so if you know those signs and you're having any I won't even say having problems with those particular signs, but you are, because they're going through their own changes. And sometimes people who don't know anything about astrology and don't know anything about the planets and what they govern, they don't even understand why they're going through what they're going through. Because I want to make sure that you protect and cover yourself, because you all are empaths. A lot of you all are empaths, and you just draw from other people's energy. Plus, you all are, it doesn't matter whether you identify as a man or a woman. If you are a Pisces, if your sun sign is Pisces, you are divine feminine energy. So you are receptive. You actually draw people into you. You're very magnetic. So people are going to be like really, really trying to almost sucking the life out of you. So it's probably best, Pisces, that you really, really just guard yourself, really protect yourselves. Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Pisces as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of creativity and emotions. Also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, and also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Pisces? So yes, Pisces, really, really protect and guard yourselves. I'm serious, because there's so much going on right now, and so many different energies floating around. Some people know what their ruling planet governs. Some people don't, and so you may just get anything. So again, protect yourself. Excuse me. You gotta go into protective mode. Yeah. Let me see if I can find some water. I think I have some tea here because excuse me. Now you got like a little bit too much air get caught up in the throat there. Excuse me. But this is where you all were before. Just really, really experiencing a lot of stress and anxiety. This is the Nine of Swords card, right? A lot of stress, anxiety, crying, stressed out, maybe even borderline depression for some people, and just kind of sort of looking for some kind of freedom. This is what birds represent. So you've ascended higher. Excuse me. And so to some degree, you were almost feeling like your situation was hopeless. This is the Five of Cups. So this is about perspective, right? So you were looking at the glass half empty. instead of half full. And so you see how this person is looking down into the abyss, almost like, okay, I just don't see any change. I don't see any hope. Excuse me. So I want you all to make sure you go into protective mode. And this is before, I said this before I even pulled these cards to even see what these cards had to say. Because before I pull these cards, I never know which cards are going to come out when I shuffle the cards. But this is a perfect message for this time, because we have so much going on right now. With the planets going retrograde, and it happens all the time, so it's not like planets going retrograde is brand new, but just as a bold reminder to you all to really, really, really tap into the gifts that you've had when you were a child, that intuition that you've had ever since you were a child. Tap into those gifts and pretty much pay attention to them, because giving people the benefit of the doubt during retrograde is not going to help them, but what's going to help them is for you to protect yourself, right? Things are coming to an end. You've gained a lot of wisdom in seeing people for who they really are. You can't even say, well, because the planet is retrograde, because I don't want you all to give people excuses. Because the planets are retrograde, that's why this person is acting this way. No, you're just now seeing who they are, okay? Because before you were giving them the benefit of the doubt. But now that the planets are retrograde and things are starting to, and you are starting to see in particular that, you know what, I'm looking at this from a very realistic standpoint, not from a standpoint of me giving a person the benefit of the doubt. So now I see what's always been there. You've gained a lot of wisdom through this process. So again, tap into those gifts that you had when you were a child. A lot of people dismiss them because, okay, either you don't have a family that's going to nurture that. A lot of you are also manifesting a lot of money too. I just want to just put this is the Ace of Pentacles. But either you come from a family who really doesn't nurture the gifts that you have, because maybe they are afraid of the gifts themselves, because it doesn't just come from you. It came from your ancestors. Sometimes your grandparents have gifts, where you are, they can talk to other spirits. They are, mediums and psychics and so on and so forth. But if you come from a family where those gifts aren't nurtured, sometimes you just kind of suppress those gifts until you can't suppress them anymore, and your intuition is just really, really heightened. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, every time I go against my intuition, something I end up regretting it, right? And so now that you've tapped into these childhood gifts, and I think somebody else got this too, another reading, somebody else is starting to really tap into their childhood gifts of medium and psychic and telepathy and those kind of things, or gifts that they've known since childhood. But this is how you're feeling right now, just vibrant, just kind of on fire, feeling great about life. Now that you know how to get in front of some of those things, because these planets are retrograde. It is amazing what you find out when you take off the rose-colored glasses, right, Pisces? You want to get everybody the benefit of the doubt. You want to say, well, this person is going through this person just lost a family member, this person lost their job, this, that, and the other. But then you start to realize that the same grace that you've given other people, they don't give you that same grace when you're going through things. And so you're starting to see who's always been there in your corner and who has not been there in your corner to nurture you the same way that you've nurtured them, okay? So let's see what else the cards have to say. If you're interested in a personal reading, Pisces, please contact me at 202-460-3205. Yes. Yes, let's pick up these cards and see. A lot of you all are going to, you all are gaining advantage in this battle of things being exposed to you through prayer and meditation. That's how you are gaining an advantage. What is this? The Seven of Wands? Yes, you are gaining an advantage through meditation. That's why you're feeling great about life now. You're starting to feel better, like coming up out of it. This situation really, really hurt you. And when I talk about relationships, I'm not always talking about romantic relationships. It could be love of a family member. It could be love of a friend. It could be love of whomever. But nevertheless, the situation was heartbreaking and very disappointing. But this also means that you got to the heart of the matter, right? Sometimes that heart needs to break wide open so you can get to the heart of the matter to see what's really going on there, right? And so that's the action that was taken. You were just really, really hurt. You gave it a lot of thought. This is rumination right here. This is the Four of Cups. Let's see if we can get in close. Yep, Four of Cups. This is rumination mode. And see how this person looks like they're just completely over it. And this is you. You've given it a lot of thought. You gave this person every kind of benefit you could possibly think of until there was no more benefits to give. And look at this, the Ace of Cups. You have deep feelings for this person. Again, it's not always romantic, right? Now, in this case, it can mean a romantic relationship, right? But nevertheless, when you love somebody, you have deep feelings for them, right? Sometimes it's platonic love, sometimes it's romantic love, but nevertheless, there are deep feelings involved. And but you, like I said, you gave them the benefit of the doubt like no other. You end up victorious in all of this, right? Moving forward. Like I said, prayer and meditation is the thing that helps you to gain the advantage in this. When I tell you to really protect yourself, Pisces, because you all pick up on people's energy just like that, I need you to protect yourself because, like I said, not everybody is aware of what's going on with these planets going retrograde. And so I don't want you all to be guarded like this. This is the Two of Swords. You've been through a lot, obviously. But when you're guarded like this, you don't even see your blessings. You're protecting yourself from seeing burdens, right? But you also are blocking yourself from seeing blessings. And these birds overhead represent freedom. So I want you to take the blinders off and recognize that you're protected. You don't have to be guarded when you know that you're protected, okay, Pisces? But like I said, right now, with these planets going retrograde and you're starting to see people for who they are, I'm going to need you to protect yourself. I mean, really, really protect yourself from absorbing other people's energy. Because some of these people don't even understand what's going on with them, especially if it's their ruling planets that is retrograde. We got Gemini's ruling planet, Virgo's ruling planet, Aries ruling planet, Scorpio's ruling planet, Aquarius's ruling planet. You know, some of you all are, like I said, you got to protect yourself. It's amazing when you know ahead of time what's happening, how you can go into protection mode. It's kind of like, okay, Pisces, it's kind of like going to a family function you really don't want to go to because certain family members are there that you don't get along with anymore. Maybe you all got along as kids, but everybody's grown now, so you don't get along like you used to. And you know that they're at the party or the celebration or family function. So you call ahead to, you know, a family member that's kind of neutral and say, hey, is so-and-so still there? Well, call me when they leave, right, Pisces? Call me when they leave and then I'll show up, you know, because I don't want to look like the person that never shows up to family functions. There are people there that I haven't seen in a while that I want to enjoy. But as long as that person is there, I don't want to be there. Yes, 25, illumination. Yes, you are illuminated from the inside. You are illuminated from the inside, and you have to protect your light at all costs. You have got to protect your light at all costs. And so when these planets are retrograde, while we don't have control over other people, we do have control over ourselves in protecting our energy, right? And so the thing I like about the number 7, which is 25, is that the number 7 really, really represents having a psychic premonition or having scientific breakthroughs, right? The number 7 with this 2 and 5. So it's a pivotal point in your life right now. But again, you got to protect your light at all costs. I'm serious, Pisces. We have these planets that go retrograde on a regular basis. But you really, really see when your ruling planet, Neptune, goes retrograde, you really start seeing people for who they really are, right? Okay. All right, Pisces. Have a great day. Bye.